Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a little something different. I am doing a collab with somebody that I absolutely adore. Her name is Dion and her channel here on YouTube is Dion Loves Makeup. And she reached out to me. We were talking about skincare back and forth and we just kind of hit it off. I've actually been subscribed to her channel for some time now, but on IG we were talking back and forth and she was like, hey, would you want to do a skincare collab? And I was like, yeah, I would. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to talk about our routine, how we do it, what we like, and why we like it. So if you are not already subscribed to Dion, I will have all of her information linked down in my description box. You definitely need to go check her out. She is very informative. She is a veteran, a retired veteran, and she's an all-around, she's absolutely gorgeous. And she's just one of those generally sweet people that I know that you guys will love. So please go check her out. Tell her that you came from my channel, say hello to her, and go show her some love. And when you get done, her video will also be linked down below. So when we get done here, please go over there and check out what she has, because we may have different skin types and you might relate to one or the other a little bit more, and you're getting double the amount of recommendations in skincare, and who can pass that up, right? Okay, so let's get into this. My skincare is, I kind of switch it up, so I brought all the options. So before I get started showing you everything that I use, I want to just tell you a little bit about my skin, how old I am, which I don't usually talk about it, but y'all know I'm a Meemaw, so I'm a grandma, and a lot of people don't realize that. But I had my children young, but still, I'm a Meemaw. I am 46 years old. I have extremely dry skin, extremely. Okay. You know, we talk about women and when our skin gets dry and that kind of thing. A lot of times, like menopausal women, they experience super dry skin. Well, I had a full hysterectomy because I had cancer. So they had to remove everything, and I went into menopause quite early. So even though I'm 46 years old, my skin acts older because it's already been through that menopausal stage. So dryness is a big thing with my face, and sensitivity is something else that I struggle with. So I have to be really careful with different things that I use on my skin. And then also I am a frequent migraine sufferer, and I get cluster migraines, and I have a very high sensitivity to scents. So anything that has not all scents, but if it is a certain kind of strong scent, can't do it. So that's very important also whenever I am looking for different things in skincare. Okay, so we'll get in and just start jumping into what I use. I started off with a cleanser. The cleansers, I prefer a balm over any kind of gel cleanser or anything like that, or a cream cleanser. The two that I highly recommend is the Elemis and the Green Clean. I don't really care for the cherry one, but I do like the regular Green Clean Farmacy Melt Away Cleansing Balm. And then in Elemis, this is a cleansing balm. It's a little bit more tackier. I do like, they work both very well. They remove everything pretty much off my face, you know, mascara and everything included. Now, a dupe, I would say, for this one, if you didn't want to spend the money on it, which you can get these pretty cheap through BoxyCharm. I don't have BoxyCharm, but I know people can get these pretty cheap through BoxyCharm. But a really good dupe that I just finished up is Elf Cosmetics makes a it comes in like a little blue container, and it works just as good. It's a exact dupe for this. So I just finished it. It was a smaller container, so I worked on that one first, got that finished up, and now I'm working on this one here. So before I move on to, this is my second one of this. So if you don't want to buy Farmacy for whatever reason, or if you want a cheaper alternative, check out the Elf one. It really is a really great alternative. Also, for like a little bit of an extra clean, sometimes I feel like my face needs just a tiny bit of exfoliation and a little bit deeper clean. I love these First Aid Beauty facial radiance pads. I love these. I love them so much. And I got this one at TJ Maxx and it was, quite a bit cheaper. So unless I find another one of these, I've been kind of like saving them back for when I really need them, which is usually through winter when I need just a little bit of exfoliation from those little dry patches that I normally get. But I really enjoy these. I was on the hunt for a long, long time for a sunscreen that works well with my face, that does not cause migraines for me with the scent, and works well with my foundation. And I have had a horrible time finding anything that hits all of those areas, because that is a must for me and I just won't wear it. And I know that's really bad, but I won't wear it if it doesn't work well with my foundation, if it gives me a migraine, or if it causes any kind of breakout or irritation to my face, then it's a no-go. So I finally found one, super excited about it. And it is from Skin 1004. This is a Korean skincare line. And so this is called the Madagascar Centella Water Fits Sun Serum. And this works perfectly and it doesn't break up my makeup. It doesn't mess with my face so far. And so that was a super score. I got this through Influencer to try and it works amazing. So this is adopted into my skincare line. Serums. I love serums. Okay. Love me some serums. Rephr makes a serum. If you're not familiar with Rephr, I will link that down in the description box as well. You can actually go on there and sign up to be in the concept store. It's where you can try out new products and new brushes. They do mainly brushes there, but they're starting in with the skincare line. And you can try it for 50% off as long as you write a review and let them know how you liked it. And so I've been doing that for some time. And if it's brand new and they haven't introduced it to the concept store, sometimes you can get on there and they offer you to add it to your whatever you're picking up. If you're buying some brushes or something like that, they say, if you want to add this to your cart, you tell us what you want to pay for it. And of course, you could do $5 if you wanted, but I always pay, more than that because I know that, they don't want to take a loss on it, but they allow you to do it that way. So that's kind of cool to try out some new products. And I found two that are in my permanent lineup that way. So the serum is a rebalancing essence. It has glycerin, niacinamide, meadowfoam, seed oil, panthenol, and betaine and alatin. And this is in an 8.5 fluid ounce container. It is a metal container with a pump. And yes, you can use this morning and night. And I use this morning and night. Absolutely love it. Something else I use morning and night, but it is so expensive. So this one is like, I don't know. I have two really expensive things in here, but I only have one eye cream. This is the only one I use. So this is morning and night. It's the Sawasu brand, and it is concentrated ginseng renewing eye cream, and it is it's gold, and gold, just pure gold in this thing. It almost costs like pure gold, but it works really well. If I didn't see a difference, I wouldn't do it, because I don't spend like that. And so if it works, then it's worth it for me. So that's the only reason I spend on this. But yes, I'm going to be really sad when this runs out, because if I notice my eyes change back, it really helps with the darkness underneath my eyes. And it helps with the moisturizing, and you need just a teeny tiny little bit. So morning and night, it's a must. Okay, so into moisturizers. I have 3 different moisturizers. I don't use them all at once. I switch them out. I will rotate them in my skincare. I have another Rephr. This is one that they allowed me to name my price, and I love it. And I've bought 2 tubes. I've bought this one and then I bought another one. I bought a backup. So this is a hydration cream, and it has niacinamide, dimethicone, Centella aesthetica, and meadowfoam seed oil, and 8 hyaluronic acid complex. It's fragrance-free, essential oil-free, and for all skin types. And I love it. Oh, it is so nice. I love this on my face. It absorbs in, it feels wonderful, and I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. I also will switch it out for another bougie item. It's a more Pacific. It's really expensive. But it's just like, I've heard Dion say that, you know, your skincare is the first step to anything that you do with your face. And it is so true. And if you don't have good skincare, then the rest of it just doesn't matter, I don't think. You know, that's my opinion. But this is the Youth Revolution Radiance Cream and Mask. It is divine. It is so good. It smells good. It's happiness in a jar. I love it so much. So I switch out from the Rephr and I use this. And then I also use this here, and I got this through Influencer to try. The only thing is that this has quite a bit of fragrance in it. It is Dior the Capture Total, and it is the Cell Energy Super Potent Rich Cream. And this is really good cream, but it just smells. And it kind of stays for a while. So it's good, but I probably won't repurchase this. So those are the three that I switch out. Then, as far as other serums that I also use every day, because I have a discoloration spot where a pimple just caused a scar right there. And then I have another one right here. And I have another one right here. So I have been on a mission. I'm trying the Good Molecules. This is in a different bottle because it missed it. It gives a mist instead of it was like a pour bottle for a pad, and a friend of mine had said to put it in a mister, and I was like, that is a great idea. So I got some misters, because these mist, they don't squirt like a squirt bottle. I don't know if you ever tried these before, but they have this real fine mist that you can get these off of Amazon. This is the niacinamide brightening toner from Good Molecules, and then it actually is sold in a set. And this is the discoloration correcting serum. So I use both of those day and night. And I love niacinamide. So I also will use this here as an additive to usually a nighttime routine. So I do use this also at night because I'm onto my nighttime stuff. So I'll just add this if I need just an extra little serum to put on it, because niacinamide and my face get along really well. Okay, so a couple of serums that I will kind of alternate out with maybe that niacinamide is I have a super peptide serum from Good Molecules, but I also have the Ordinary Buffet. So I'll switch these out alongside of that niacinamide. And I usually do these extra serums at night. It's just so my face is just super, super just swimming in all the good stuff, you know? And then the other thing that I do use on occasion, and now I've learned a better way to use it, is oils, okay? So I have the Ordinary Plant-Derived Squalene, and I also have the Good Molecules Ultra Hydrating Facial Oil. I like this one a little bit better than this one here, but they do two different things anyways. But when I wear oil on my face, it breaks me out. I get little pimples. And then if I stop using it, it goes away. So I know that it's the oil, and I don't know why. And it's not necessarily a particular type of oil. It's just the oil itself. So my skin is a little picky when it comes to that. A friend of mine had recommended to me to put just a small amount in the moisturizer, mix it around, then put it on your face. And that is the only way I can use these. But thank goodness she recommended that, because now I can use the oils on my face. I just have to put a little bit in my moisturizer and then put it on, and it works.
I don't know. Sometimes you have to trick your skin like you trick your children into eating vegetables. That's the only way I can describe it. That's the only thing I can think of why my skin will allow it if it's hidden inside the moisturizer. Okay.
And then the very last thing that I'm going to talk about is once a month, if I remember, I will do an exfoliation. This is the only exfoliator that works on my face without causing extra irritation. And that is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating treatment. It says intensive. It has these super small little micro beads in it. I love the smell of it too. It's kind of herbally smelling, but I love the smell of it. But it doesn't have those big chunks. It is small little micro beads, but I can only use it once a month. If I use it any more than that, then I'm going to have some issues with my face being too dry. So I have to be careful in how often that I use it. The other thing that I highly suggest, if you have this or if you're thinking about trying it, I highly, highly recommend that you don't use it in the shower. When you use it in the shower, like I did, I'm only speaking from experience. I used it in the shower and you can't contain it on your face when you're washing it off. Like you can't keep it in one certain area. So when you go to rinse it off, you have a higher chance of it getting into your eyes, which was really not fun because of all those little small microbeads. What ended up happening, and if you're squeamish, skip this. It actually punctured the outer layer of my eye, which I finished my shower not knowing that. And water from the shower got in my eye and made a blister on my eyeball. So needless to say, we never use this in the shower anymore. It scared me to death. And so, yes, we don't use this in the shower no more. We put it on our face. We put on a headband. We put it on our face. And then we take I like those makeup erasers. I wet it and I just wipe that off. And then I toss that into the wash because I don't want those beads getting into my eye ever. So any kind of exfoliant, you run that risk. So highly, highly recommend doing that where you can contain where you're washing it off, not in the shower. So that is my full routine. I have done little snippets and little things on this on my channel before. So if you've already watched this, this is a little bit more in depth in exactly how I use it and when I use it. So I hope you guys liked this type of video and thought that might have been a little helpful. I'm just so excited to do this collab with Dion. She is just a sweetheart and I just really, really enjoy her. So if you guys would head over there and see what she has and go check out what she uses on her beautiful skin, I would greatly appreciate it. And this type of video was so much fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and I hope that you guys all have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.